Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next episode of Watch Me Get Better at Total War Warhammer 2. Today I am playing Dwarves versus Vampire Coast. This is a real short game, so let's see who can guess what happens. Do I lose my entire army to a wind of death? Does something more creative happen? You be the judge. Okay, so my line is pretty standard. I don't really play Dwarves that often, and I don't play multiplayer much at all. But I saw Longbeards were pretty cheap, and I figure, hey, they're cheap, they have good shields, they're good in a fight. Might as well fill my whole front line with Longbeards. Plus, come on, I love that name. It's great. The whole dwarven culture built around beards is just beautiful. All right, I have an organ gun over here. I have a cannon down here and a flame cannon hiding over here. Again, I wanted something that could counter whatever Vampire Coast could bring. They have big monsters, they have cannons, they have all sorts of fun stuff. The Vampire Coast, for example, brought the Queen Bess, possibly the coolest artillery piece in the entire game. And I knew this, well, I didn't know they would bring this, but it was going to shred me. But cannons are a good counter to that. The rest of my line, I had the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. I had some money left over, and I thought, might as well go for some upgraded Dwarven Warriors. Put the pressure on the coast, bring the fight to them. If they have a lot of gunpowder troops, a strong front line will punch right through. I have 2 units of Thunderers and 2 units of Quarrelers, 1 unit of Slayers, unbreakable, so the fear won't bother them, and just a generic Lord. I wanted to go as wide as possible, put as much pressure on their line as possible, and just get everywhere all at once. They brought Lokir Fellheart on a Terrorgeist, and he is terrifying. He's murderous against casters, not that I have any, but he can shoot, he can fight. He's very scary. A unit of Fellbats, not worried about them. Even Dwarven Quarrelors in a fight could probably take them out. They have a a Vampire Fleet Captain hiding behind a tree, staring it down, getting ready for a fight. They have the Regiment of Renowned Deck Gunners, ethereal. They do magic damage. They are very, very scary. They can rip through armor. A front line of deckhand mobs with pole arms. Pretty solid, but Dwarven Warriors will take that in a fight. And let's see, they have the regular deck gunners, they have a mob of handguns, which again, it's very good, but everything in the dwarf roster has shields is going to be advancing, other than the Slayers, who could die very quickly. I did not see that they had Scurvy Dogs hidden over here, and Scurvy Dogs hidden over here. That could do some damage in my back line, but I don't give them the opportunity. Or that's the plan, at least. Alright, so let's see how this pans out. Right when I see they have a Queen Bess, I start repositioning. A lot of their stuff's out of range of mine, so I push my whole front line up. The flame cannon, wherever it's hiding, I need to get that in range. It's short range, but it deals fire damage, and that will be very helpful against the ethereal units. My ranged units are just sitting back for now. I don't want to push them too far up. And I'm just slowly advancing my front line. Oh, the Queen Bess is just ripping apart my army. In the campaign, I've just wrecked whole units with one shot from that thing. And another one coming in now. Let's put it in slow motion just to watch the carnage of this bundle of explosive barrels flying through the sky straight into my poor organ gunning Quarrelors. And they seem okay. Oh, no, there they go. Well, they had a good life. So now my army's advancing. I'm pushing the flame cannon forward. The enemy Regiment of Renowned Deck Gunners are opening up, and that's just hitting this front unit very hard. Their missile block chance should help them, but Deck Gunners have Shield Breaker, which is going to punch right through. But they're pumping those little dwarven legs as fast as they can through the swamp to try to close the range. The Scurvy Dogs aren't moving. I don't know what's going on with them. The enemy just forgot or what. By and large, they seem content to just sit tight and shoot me as I come in. The Dwarven Shields are going to help. I'm going to get up nice and close, and we'll just see how that goes from there. I'm moving my ranged units over to the side, and now Lokir Fellheart's on the move. Luckily, all of my ranged units are right in front of them. I'm going to see that coming, get all my units on target, and start shooting now. And it is just going to chip away at that. Just taking nice chunks out of every volley. I see him coming down, so I'm bringing my Lord and the Slayers over. If he lands, those Slayers will have something to say about it. That unit of Longbeards has been devastated, but they'll still do okay against deckhands. And yeah, that Luther is just taking a pounding over there. Flame cannon firing in at the ethereal units, doing a nice bit of damage. I don't know if Luther can heal. I don't think he can, but that fleet captain back there, he'll be able to drop down some invocations of the heck. And my front line's closing in. This fight's going to go very nicely in my favor. That whole front line is just, they're already buckling. Over here, the enemy's holding strong, but I'm going to push through, no problem. And the enemy quit. If you can see over here, Lokir is not dead yet, but he is already routing, and my enemy decided that he had enough. More flame cannons coming in, just a beautiful sight. That game went about as well as I could have expected. Close victory just from all that damage I took from the Queen Bess, but a Dwarven line pushing forward is tough to stop unless you have dedicated infantry to get in there. Maybe a couple units of depth guard could have swung it in his favor, but he got a little too aggressive with Lokir, and I was able to punish it quickly. Part of it was luck. That's just where all of my range units were sitting. But that fight went well in my favor. Thank you, everybody. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all soon.